everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about English camps. So if you're in the EPIK program, chances are you're probably going to do an English camp twice a year, once in the winter, once in the summer. So this video is just going to talk to you about the structure of what it's like and kind of give you some ideas and inspiration of what to do at your camp. So basically what English camp is, it's held when the school is officially out of session, and a handful of kids will come in for childcare. And one of the programs they'll join is possibly English camp. And so it's usually a week long, about 4 hours a day, 2 hours for one grade, 2 hours for another grade. So basically I taught at two schools I did camp this year. I went to one school for Monday and Tuesday, and then I went to another school Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And because of this, I used my Monday, Tuesday lessons, Wednesday and Thursday at my other school. And then I just created like a bunch of new lessons for Friday. So really I only had 3 days of lesson planning to do because I just recycled it. And it's just an extended version of English class, but with more fun activities, more elaborate games, art crafts, science experiments, cooking lessons. I even did an escape room this year. So really you have a lot of freedom of range. I really enjoy it because it's a chance to be creative with your lessons and do something really fun and unique with the kids where they can use English in like a more conversational setting. So yeah, this video is just going to kind of show you the structure of what they're like and kind of give you some inspiration and ideas of what to do. How I plan my lessons is usually I'll start with a theme. It's something fun the kids like. I've done Harry Potter, I've done SpongeBob, I've done Pokemon, and this year I did Among Us, which was really popular with the kids and really fun to do like decorations and think of ideas for crafts and great for an escape room. So yeah, let's come along and I'll show you what I did. Okay, so let's first talk about what I did for the first through third graders. This posed a bit of a challenge because third is a lot more advanced than first grade, but I really just wanted to keep it to the first grade's level so they could all enjoy it and participate in the games. So on the first day, I just did something really simple. I focused on the alphabet. I spent around the first 5-10 minutes of class reviewing the alphabet with them and having them write their alphabet, and then I played a game with them. Basically all I did was I made these little flashcards on Canva with little Among Us, and I just put the alphabet on them, and I played in a game, Find the Imposter, and I would just lay out 5 little flashcards in front of 2 kids who were on separate teams, and I'd have them spin around so I could practice some English with them. I'd go 1, 2, 3, spin, stop, the Among Us is letter C, and then they would find letter C and they'd have to run and give it to me first, and whoever gave it to me first got 1 point. Super simple. It ended up lasting a lot longer than I thought it would. They had really a lot of fun with it. It lasted about 30 minutes, so by that time 40 minutes was up, and then they had break time. Ready? Hands on your head, Sonmori. Okay, the imposter is G. Good job. Imposter is A. Oh, very good. Good job. For the next activity, it was a craft. So how I like to do this is I like to have more of the lessons in the first half of the class and then the fun activity in the second half of the class. You don't have to make it so English focused. I just kind of describe what to do with it in English, and they understand through motion. So that's my idea of like they're still practicing English. But what I did for this craft was, it was a really fun idea. I just got black clay and silver sparkles. By the way, your school will have a budget for supplies. And yeah, it was just black clay mixed with sparkles, and I laminated some Among Us. I brought some foil to school, and they made little like space stations. It was really fun to see what they came up with. And yeah, this took about 30 minutes of the class, and then they just chilled for the last 10 minutes, and then the day was over. Glitter. Can you put the clay here? Make it flat. Okay, now fold it. Yeah, and you're just gonna mix it. I'll give you more later. Okay, so for the second part of my day, I did 4th through 6th grade. I really wanted to start off with something really exciting on the first day, and I did an escape room. This was really fun. The kids really enjoyed it, and I did this all on my own. Basically, I got a PowerPoint online through Coursera that was an Among Us game, and I just kind of edited it to make it an escape room. Yeah, it was like a telepathy game where you like click the buttons and then something like points are behind it, but basically I just had them read each one and there was a clue, and then it was just like a domino effect of finding the next clue. Basically, like my first clue was like look under the desks, and then they look under the desk and then they find it, and that clue said go to the classroom where small children are, kindergarten. And then so they went to kindergarten and found it. And I'll just show you the clips, but yeah, I just made this by myself and they loved it.
Look under the
You guys got it.
look under
First letter D. D.
desk.
Yeah, look under the desks.
Under the desk. Look under the desk.
Guys, look under the desks. Look under the desks.
Pencil.
No, that's not the clue. Look under the desks.
Is on the door. Where's small?
So yeah, I just basically did a bunch of clues that led them throughout the school and had them do mini challenges like making a puzzle or playing a different game, or like putting themselves in order by birthday, only using English. If you want a full detailed basically key of my escape room, please comment and I'll make a video about just the escape room.
I don't say it right.
I had one challenge in the escape room where they just had to keep all these balloons basically not touching the ground, and I feel bad. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be, and it was just kind of funny because they got really mad at each other. Okay, so for day 2, for the 1st through 3rd graders, I kind of extended on the alphabet, but with reading this time in basic phonics. So I just took simple words that rhyme like day, say, bay, etc., printed that on little imposters, and I played the same game where you spin and I say day is the imposter. That only lasted about 10 minutes because it was difficult for the 1st graders to pick up reading, so I kind of scrapped it and played a different game. I was thinking on my toes, and we learned in, on, and under. So I just played this song on YouTube and did in, on, under with a cup and a little Among Us so they can learn. And then I just played the same game, spin, spin, spin. The Among Us is in the cup. The first ones to do it correctly got a point for their team. Very simple. On. And then for the craft of the day, the second half of the class, I made Muddy Buddies with them, and it was really fun and they really liked it. I really enjoy doing snacks with the kids because it's fun to kind of introduce them to like what you make in your home country. So they've never had Muddy Buddies before, and the desserts here are like not as sweet, and so it's so funny when they they eat something we make together because they get like so hyped on the sugar because they're not used to it, but they loved it. It was like a real highlight. And I made that at the second part of the class, so they were all like wound up, and I'm like, okay, you can go home now. I don't have to deal with your hyperness. But yeah, it was really fun. Good job. Very nice.
I wash the
Yeah, you can wash your hands. Shake, 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 shake. Do you want to shake it? Your turn to stir it. For day 2 with 4th through 6th grade, I don't have like any footage of what we actually did for the class, but I kept it really simple. I just focused on sentence structure this day, kind of just taking what they're learning in class, and I just made worksheets from it, and I just used a template I found on Coursera, an Among Us bomb game, and I just edited it for that for the game. Super simple, not too exciting, but I also did Muddy Buddies with them for the second half of the class. Okay, so day 3. I only taught a 3rd day of lessons with my main school, so yeah, And for the first and third grade, I just reviewed with them everything we did in class so far, like ABCs, basic phonics, in on under. I compiled that all in a really simple worksheet, and then I just used the Among Us bomb game to review it. Pretty simple, didn't get too much footage of that. And for the second half of the game, I did a little science project with both the first through third and the fourth through sixth. This was like kind of a fail. To be honest, I was running out of time and resources by the time I got to day 3 lesson planning. I didn't have as much in my budget. I used a lot for other things, and I was scrambling to think of like a fun little science project to do. So, you know, I don't know if you've heard of like Mentos in a soda and it explodes. I thought it'd be fun to make a little paper rocket and put it on top of it and see if it would explode. Yeah, going into it, I was like, this probably won't work, but they had fun making the rocket, and I was able to like explain it to them in English, and so yeah. For day 3 with the 4th through 6th graders, the previous day on day 2, they told me that they really had fun with the part of the escape room where they're blindfolded, and I place an imposter in the room, and I have their classmates explain to them in English where to go. Basically, go straight, turn left, turn right, go down, go up, it's in the locker, blah blah blah. So I just had them play that again on the 3rd day, and I made worksheets using that vocabulary. Open the door.
벌써 여기까지 왔다고? 오케이, turn left. 오케이, go straight, go, 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 go.
앞에 아무것도 없지.
모랑으로 이렇게 감쌀까? 언니 일단 빼고 해.
Be careful.
오, 그래도 됐다. 아, 뭐야.
원래 이렇게 하는
야,
거야,
니네
이거?
몇 개 넣냐? 야, 다 넣지, 그냥.
2개 넣었어.
야, 야, 우리 많이 넣자. 내가
What the fuck?
어! 하지 말라고 했.
Thank you for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. I really hope it inspired you to do something fun for camp and gave you some ideas and helped you understand what the structure is like. If you would like me to make a specific video of just my escape room and each step that I did to create it, please comment below and I'll do that happily. Or if you have any other questions about camp or anything in general, just leave a comment. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.